time no see.
I think it's actually been about 2 years.
It's, yeah, over 2 years. Is yours tuned?
Not today.
Not today?
Not
Okay.
today.
This is exciting. I've been wanting to race an S2000 for a while. It's actually a funny story. He doesn't remember it, but when we first got to Beale Air Force Base, we do this thing called FTAC. It's First Term Airman Center. And it's like a week long, and it just kind of introduces you to operational, whatever. And I remember you with your S2000, and I had my 9th gen SI, and then we started talking about Hondas or cars or whatever, and then you took me in for a ride in it.
I don't remember this.
Dude, it was one, I'm not making this up. You took me for a ride, we went, you had just bought it, and we just went down to the gas station and back for some Red Bull or whatever. You don't remember?
Don't remember, man. I feel shitty, man.
All right. I have a forgetful face, that's what it is. So tell me about it. Tell me what you've done to it and stuff like that. I know you have an exhaust.
Just right now, it's a Tomei catback, and that's it. There's plans in the works. Just need to get the last little tidbits, and then she'll be a completely different car.
Okay, so what are your plans?
She's getting boosted. She's gonna get a turbo.
Oh shit, okay.
Yep, got the manifold, got the ECU. I think I know what turbo I'm getting.
For those who don't know, your other car is what?
A 2005 Mitsubishi Evo 8 MR.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is my new daily.
You bought this back when the used car market was a little
bit better.
Better than what it is right now.
I bought it with 91,000 miles for 10K.
That's crazy, dude. You would not be able to do that anywhere in the States today.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you got this registered in the beautiful state of Illinois.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you don't have to smog, you don't have to worry about any of that shit. That's awesome.
My county's great, no inspections, no smog. I literally just show up and I can get my registration.
Dude, that's sweet. So the Tomei catback, I heard that a little bit when I was following you here at the parking lot, but before we go race, I'll get some clips. This is the AP1.
AP1.
What year is this again?
It is a 2000. Yep, 2000.
Wow, 2000. Okay. So this revs out to 9,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna sound bonkers today.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound nuts.
There's a reason it's not my daily anymore.
How many miles have you put on it?
I think it has 108,000, 109,000.
Okay. Wow. These are so cool, man. The only thing you have is the Tomei catback right now.
Yep.
Okay, so
not even an intake.
Do you happen to know what these cars put down to the wheels stock?
A good one should be about 200.
Okay. Yeah, I just watched Dustin Williams. Do you follow him on YouTube? I just saw the video a couple weeks ago where he actually brought it to get a little dyno tune. Yeah, stock, it put down like 200 to the wheels, and he was able to gain 20 without any modifications, which is pretty cool. Do you have any like fun facts about the AP1s you'd like to share?
You need to do it, but I haven't done it, is you need to replace your intake keepers, because if not, you could have some real bad times. They're known to crack and fail.
Okay.
So I haven't done that yet, because
you're just testing your luck.
Testing the limits, I got to limit test every once in a while.
Wow.
That's rear end, so 1-2 shifts are always scary.
I have more power. You have a little less weight. Okay, so I'm running this tune called TSP Stage 1 today. It has 3 different maps. So map 1 is the stock boost levels. This car has been dynoed with all the bolt-on mods that I have. It's been dynoed at 216 to the wheels on stock boost levels.
When you say a little bit heavier than me, what are you weighing?
It's like 2,900 pounds.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't do a dig. Your tires look a little
they're pretty old. I didn't change it when I got back from Korea.
Oh, you went to Korea?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I disappeared for a year in Korea.
Wow.
Had my car in storage.
And you came back and used that Korea money to buy an Evo.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sweet.
I can't go home anymore. Every time I go home, I buy a car.
Is that stock suspension?
No, I bought her lowered. I don't know what's on her. Always.
Do you know what RPM VTEC kicks in on this car?
55, I believe.
Wow. It's a great day for this because, I mean, I think it's probably like 60 degrees right now.
It's been a great weekend.
So the cars are going to be super happy. Want to give me a startup? Oh, that is loud. Let me make sure I'm in map 1. So I'm using TSP Stage 1 today, which is these are going to be the stock boost levels. Temperatures are good. Knock controls at 0.49. I did put 1.3 gallons of E85 in to make up for the 91 gas that we have here in California. I'm good. Oh, wow. Anyway, when PRL Motorsports was developing all of their modifications for the 10th gen Civic, intercooler, intake, and downpipe, they were able to produce on 91 octane on the stock tune, no Ktuner, nothing, stock tune, they made 216 wheel horsepower. So, since I have the same exact bolt-ons plus the catback exhaust from MAPerformance, which frees up a little bit more of the exhaust flow, I should be bare minimum 215 wheel horsepower. That's just, I'm being conservative. I don't want to overestimate, I'd rather underestimate so you guys don't think I'm a hothead for all my first time viewers. Ready? 1, 2, 3! Yeah. So, last time I was in 3rd gear, this time I'll be in 4th. Up here. 1, 2, 3! Great run. That was really cool to feel the 4th gear power band like slowly, hit its peak. That was awesome. That was basically what you do on a dyno pull. Is this car is going to be 4th gear because that's the 1-to-1 ratio.
Again or not?
Yeah, we'll go again. You want to do a 30 roll?
Let me figure out what 30 puts me in real quick.
Okay. Stuff, guys. Hey, so for all my first-time viewers, because I know there's going to be a lot of you, if you want to subscribe, I never do this, but if you want to subscribe to my channel, I do this stuff all the time. So yeah, that was awesome, dude. That S2000 sounds good, and you could tell when he hit VTEC that run just now. I would love to see him just do like a dyno tune, squeeze out an extra 20 horsepower or so, and then race again. That would be awesome.
Did you change the math?
No, that was a stock tune. Well, not stock tune, but stock boost levels.
35.
35?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll call it after that.
Okay. One more race. I'm gonna give him the jump. I want to peer that car. Ready? Let's go. Go, 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 go. I think it's pretty clear that with the modifications that I've done, the money I put into this car, that it is quicker than a stock S2000, which, you know, that is, I'm not gonna run around and be like, oh, yay, I'm faster than a S2000. It's just so cool to see how those cars compare. Like a boosted Honda in 2020 versus an NA 2000 Honda that revs to 9,000 RPM. Like two very different powertrains, both from Honda, just totally different generations. That was really cool to see that. What do you think?
Did better than I expected my car did.
I could definitely tell. Dude, first of all, that thing is loud.
Is it? I've never
yes, and if you think about it,
I've never heard it myself, if I'm being honest.
Dude, you wait till my video, wait till I post it. I'll post it this afternoon. That last run, you found your sweet spot in second gear. That 35 roll?
I need to be 5,000 RPM. Anything lower than 5,000. The first one we did 40-ish, like low mid 40s.
Yeah.
I was like 45. Not really there. I need to be closer to 5 because that just seems to be where it's happy at.
Any mods done to the S2K?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
How you been?
Good, how about you?
Can't complain. It's a nice, beautiful morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice and cold. Feels good.
Are you just walking around?
Yeah.
You like cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him at the meets every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Getting ready to either get, I don't know what I want to get. I'm thinking about either a 240 SX or an Eclipse.
What year Eclipse?
So if you get an Eclipse, get the all-wheel drive version, 100%.
I thought about like the 4th gen, but I don't know.
Is that like the mid to late 90s? Like the Fast and Furious Eclipse?
I thought about that one.
DSM?
They have the GSX.
Yeah.
Which I like the GSX.
Yeah, you should get the DSM, man.
100%.
The other one would be an Eagle Talon.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing.
Different badging, but you can usually find it for cheaper than actual fucking Mitsubishis, which is crazy.
Yeah. And they all look super cool.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Power plant as well. They're literally the same car.
Yeah. Are you okay with being in the video?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, man.
All right, later, man.
See you later.
But I think what would be a really good race is after I get a couple bolt-ons with my 9th gen, we could race those two cars. That'd be a good race, I think.
When are you selling this?
I'm gonna sell this soon. I'm gonna peel the wrap off, do a couple more videos throughout the rest of the month, replace the windshield, and then yeah, I'm gonna sell this probably, I don't know, within maybe 3-4 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now.
If you want to run the Evo before then.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. If they brought a manual Supra here, I'd get that in a heartbeat.
God.
I would go into serious debt to buy one of those.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would do some engineering.
But an 8-speed auto Supra, sorry, that's not it, man. That's not it.
I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks cool. It performs extremely well.
Yeah.
But
there's so many fucking drivers who just want a stick.
Yeah.
Like, if it's cool, great. Give me a fucking stick. You know, like, what's it gonna do? It's gonna worsen the 0 to 60 by like 0.2 seconds. Who
but
fucking
I'm gonna have
cares?
way more fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have infinite amounts more fun.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's a fucking 0 to 60 marketing game.
Right now.
That's why they're killing off manuals.
I think it's gonna happen. At least I feel like it will happen because I don't think the manual will ever actually go away.
Hope not.
And the reason I say that is we forced Nissan to bring back the manual. Ford and the Mustangs and most of their other cars will always offer a manual.
Dodge,
Chevy, Honda loves the manual.
Yep.
Honda loves the manual.
Yeah. My Corvette wasn't fucking. I had to do it myself.
Safety latches, and then
Nice.
that's why it's gonna net me 150 pounds.
That is awesome, dude. Yeah, because there's the motors in there.
Yeah.
Take those out. That's pretty sweet, dude.
Love it.
Oh, okay. Not too much trunk space. That's all right.
This was my daily for like legitimate daily. Drove it every day to and from work. Got groceries in it. I picked up my Tome for it in this car.
Okay.
I had to take it out of the box and put it all over in the floorboard in the front seat. Now, this was my legitimate daily for about a year.
So it'll get the job done.
Yeah, gas kills you.
How much?
Kills me.
How wide are your tires?
Oh, they're tiny. I think it's 17 by 8 in the rear.
Oh, 225s. Okay. So I have 235s on that.
Well, I guess I got my wheels and tires picked out. Fronts are gonna be 17 by, I think it's actually gonna be 17 by 9 all the way around with
All right.
255s.
255s, okay. There you go. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear. I mean, from the first run, it was pretty clear that, you know, the SI was faster. And then from that point on, I wanted to, if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you know that I like close races. Okay, and the first run there was a pretty decent gap. So I modified my driving with the last 3 runs to make it a more close race, and to me that's more fun. I would rather, in an instance like that where I know that my car is more powerful than the one I'm going up against, I had more fun on the last 3 runs as opposed to the first one because I like chased him down. To me, that's exciting. And if you guys don't agree with that, then whatever, that's okay. But for me, that's more exciting and it's more fun to like chase him down. So anyway, you could see like when I got into 5th gear, whenever he was ahead of me, whenever I got into 5th gear, you could see 5th gear just like pull him back in. So thank you very much, Zach, for coming out and doing that. That was so much fun. It's gonna be really fun to see my bolted on 9th gen, maybe like in a month and a half, race that S2000 again. That would be sweet. And then maybe I'll race his Evo, and that would be my final bout with the 10th gen, and we'll get rid of it. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, guys. 1, 2, 3! Let's go. Go, 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 go.